So we're told that Hashem went to all the different nationalities and offered them the Torah. And they all asked what's in it. So of course he told them what they didn't want to hear. When it came to us, we said, Naaseh v'nishma. We want it. We want it. There's a beautiful idea. The Avnei Nezer says, he asked the question, had we asked what's in it, what would Hashem have told us? What is it that just goes against us naturally that would have tempted us to not accept? You know, every nation's got its thing. This one's dishonest, this one's immoral. We're Jews. What was it that he was prepared to tell us had we asked what's in it? So he says, we read just before Ma'amad Har Sinai, just before that great event, the Jews had a commandment. It is a commandment of what's called Hagbalah, and that is that they were given a boundary. The Jews had to stay behind. Only Moshe Rabbeinu was allowed to go up. Everyone else had to stand behind. There was a boundary, you can only go up to here and no further. And Hashem warns them again, and Moshe Rabbeinu says, I don't have to bother telling them, they know it already. And it sounds like Hashem is really, he's troubled. This is something to be afraid of. This is something that the Jews may violate. Says the Avnei Nezer. You know what goes against the fiber of the Jew? Limit. Telling him that he can only go this high and not any further. The natural state of the Jew is to soar. The natural state of the Jew is to go higher and higher and higher. So Hashem gave us a test. Only Moshe Rabbeinu can ascend to the top of the mountain. Only he can fly up to heaven. Whatever that's supposed to mean. The rest of us, we had to stay outside and wait. It was Aaron and the Zakanim. The rest of Klal Yisrael, they had to stand afar. And that was something that they found difficult. That was something they would have objected to. Whether or not one reads this into the verse, the concept is so Jewish. The concept is so much what we're like. You know, there is no profanity in the Hebrew language, I guess, or in the Jewish mindset than telling somebody that he's mediocre, he's average. Everyone's great. Because everyone knows that he's got the ability to be great. We're all different. We all have our strengths. We can be great in different ways. But there's no such thing as someone that can't be great. There's no such thing as someone that was put on this earth for the sake of being average. Everyone, especially after we were empowered with the wisdom of Hashem, when we got the divine wisdom and were declared the Am Chochem V'Novam, that wise, understanding nation, the Jews got to soar. We've got to be big and big and bigger. You know, it's so painful. It's so painful when you see Jews that don't know where they're going, don't know why they get up in the morning, they don't know what they're living for. It's so painful. We got to get the message of greatness out to every Jew wherever he is. In the Jerusalem Kollel, we try to make people great. We try to make them realize that they can be bigger and bigger. And even more so, we want them to take that message and convince other Jews to be great Jews. Join us in the campaign for greatness and do something great for the Jewish people. Have a wonderful Shavous, and let's all be a great people. Mamleches Kohanim v'Goy Kodesh.